Can we talk about this scene in the first episode of Percy Jackson? Percy and his mother have driven up to Montauk because Sally knows that she needs to explain things to her son before it gets too late. And Percy is so used to not knowing what's going on around him, and to not really understanding the world at all. So when his mother unexpectedly drives him to Montauk, he's not questioning it too much. But Percy at this stage is so worried about himself. This is a 12-year-old boy who has been kicked out of every single school he's gone to, who really struggles to make friends and to fit in with the world, and who is constantly at a loss. And he tries so hard. He hates disappointing his mother, and he hates that he knows that he's perceived as a troubled kid. And then finally, he goes to a school and he makes friends with someone. A boy who is also bullied, who he feels that he can actually defend. And for the first time in his life, he feels like he has a proper purpose. And then that friend goes and betrays him and leads to him getting kicked out of yet another school. And I think this blow is so much more crushing because before, Percy didn't have any friends, so he had no way to know how much this would hurt. And I think with Grover, it was the first time he felt in control of something. And then when Grover betrays him, he's lost that completely. And so he goes up to Montauk with his mother, and he is ready to tell his mother that he needs help. And then his mother sits him down and starts reciting the same children's stories that she has been feeding him his whole life. And though we know these stories are true, Percy doesn't know that. To Percy, his mother is essentially just saying, like, you're special, you'll get through it, don't you worry. And he is desperately trying to tell her, Mom, there is something horribly wrong with me. Please, I need help. Because he thinks he's broken. He thought that he had a friend, but that friend betrayed him. Everywhere he goes, trouble seems to follow. He thinks he's hallucinating things. And he does this incredibly hard, incredibly mature thing that most adults struggle to do. And he asks for help. And his mum still starts reciting the same stories. I just think it's an incredibly well fleshed out version of Percy compared to the one from the books. The show at the moment is doing such an incredible job of depicting the real pain and trauma that Percy would have felt. And I am just very excited to see where it goes.